It seems today that all we see are useless magic trailers you can't believe. So where are those informed, honest people who help you choose what to buy? With PropDog you can always rely. PropDog are a team who will always aim to please you. Integrity and service that you can't deny. It's time for PropDog Live!
Way! We made it! We got here! Woo! That's been an awkward 10 minutes, isn't it?
Quick dash back from the beer garden. That's what that was.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. Right, so as far as we were concerned, we'd started the live, but what happened is when I started the computer back up again, it said there's an update for our system we're using, Ecamm. And so we did the update, and then it asked us to log back in. We logged back in, but for some reason, it was logging us back in as Dave Bonsall, so it was on my personal page. And I come off it and I couldn't work out how to get back on because the new updates changed everything. So we've been sitting there trying to figure out how to post the PropDog page, not Dave Bonsall. But we're here now.
Which is a shame because we did start the live. It was a fantastic 10 minutes, wasn't it? It was
It
the
was.
best 10 minutes of
We've
a
ever
PropDog
had.
live
We've
ever.
ever
It was
had.
a
I
real
mean, I
shame.
can't believe you were floating this high.
I
It's
know.
a shame you can't do it twice.
Miracle. We had Copperfield in, didn't we? We had
Yeah,
Copperfield.
we had Max Somerset in as well.
Max
Oh,
Somerset.
Max is still here.
He is.
Hello, Max. Come on around,
Max.
Max. Second time.
Oh.
Second time.
It's Max Somerset once again.
Here we are
So
again.
thank
This
you,
is the
Max.
second
We'll see you in an hour. We're
Yeah,
used to
take
it.
care,
And
take care.
yeah, we're off. Have fun. You know what to do. Just you see the live.
Almost had my fingers bitten off by that dog.
Oh.
That vicious dog. She's a killer.
Beast.
He's a killer.
He's a beast. Right.
Yes. Right.
So hello. Sorry about that.
Right. I'm trying to remember what we said now. We said something along the lines of. So what we got to do today? What we're going to talk about,
That's
Alex?
right. Yes. Well, we had the big box from TCC.
It was a rather large box,
It
wasn't
was a very large box.
Deja vu.
And in that box was lots of amazing things.
Oh, there's a brown chop cup. Let's
And
get
there's
it
a
out
brown
and show
chop
them
cup. So,
again.
Here we go. So loads of people have been going, have you got it in brown? Brown is an option on the website.
You can't
but
get brown anywhere
You
else
can't
at
get
the
it for
moment.
love nor money. It is like rocking horse stools, as we were talking about.
As we were talking about
Rocking
earlier,
horse stools. But here it is in brown, and I think the brown one is good.
It's
Max, you
very
just
nice.
toss us the black one. Can you just first the
It's
brown?
really well made, really well made. In fact, we were just saying earlier on the previous live at 4 o'clock that how well made most of the TCC, well, all the TCC stuff is. Yeah, they're making really good quality, high quality props at a really good price as well. They're not ripping you off and charging, outrageous
No.
prices. So yeah, we're really impressed with everything TCC has been coming out with.
So I haven't seen them. They come with the nice balls, but I really do like that.
All
brown
the lovely
leather.
close-up leather cases as well for the
Nice.
TCC. You've
Yes,
got
so we've got
in
the
it,
brown and black
let me-
leather
let me
cases
show
in.
them over there. They can have a look at those. You never know. Someone might want to buy a little close-up case from TCC. Let's bring up. I don't want that. I want. I had it here earlier for the hoo-ha. iPhone close-up. There it is. Boom, and you can see it over there.
You can see Max admiring the engraved cups and balls.
Max is just pointing down to those lovely
These
cases
are
down there.
spectacular. Look at these.
The cups and balls. Yeah.
My chicken would
Bring it over here, Max. Bring it over so the
Bring it
camera
because
can see.
the light's reflecting
Yeah.
on them. Like.
So that is beautiful over there. Look, that's very, very nice. But bring them over, Max. Bring them over so they can have a quick look at those because they are gorgeous.
Look at that.
I love the
And they're
display
heavy
case as well.
too, really heavy.
Look at that, really heavy case.
Incredible weight to them. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Just an incredible weight.
Yeah, got lovely little balls over there and a beautiful little display case as well. So those are the cases down there. You can see those cases just about there. Look, very nice as well. So yes, well done TCC for all you are doing for the Magic community. Right, what's next?
Well,
What
so
else?
we've also got their colour changing knives in, which without repeating ourselves,
David
we have
Reed.
already run through all of this once with no one watching, so it's been weird.
We started the original live at 3 o'clock, did an hour.
Yeah. So David Regal, gave them a bit of a rebirth, didn't he? I mean, people suddenly started seeing it as a routine again.
Well, we were saying that people used to do this all the time back in the day, and it kind of became old-fashioned, and no one was doing it anymore. But for whatever reason, they suddenly become fashionable again, and
And these,
Very nice,
these are very nice. They've got some lovely. The blades are.
I'll get a close-up coming again. Yeah, you can't really see on that. So iPhone close-up. There we go. Where is it? I lost it. Where? Stay still. There we go. There you go, yeah.
So you got this nice stuff on the blade.
Because if you're not careful, it looks a bit
Yeah.
rusty. That's a
And-
Damascus steel. That is.
Yep, certainly is. There you go. That's a picture on both sides. If I try a different side, don't I?
Yeah.
Don't do the move. So you can see
Once
the
you know the move, it's difficult not to
Yeah.
do the move, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep,
Nice-
coming a nice
nice little
leather
case
pouch.
as well, yeah.
Nice little pouch. They are really easy to turn, and I'm not a
You're crap.
I mean, it's not a routine I normally do, but yeah, I've seen the moves done, and pretty much what you got to do. So they're lovely, nice little pouch. Come with the routine. So we got those. What else did we get in from them? We got in.
You opened the box.
I did
I
open the
left
box.
it to it.
Pure Cup, which is.
I haven't seen this.
It's
What's this?
Pure Cup. I mean, some people might call it a glass rather than a pure cup.
It's acrylic, and it is exactly the same. Oh, excuse me. As a chop cup, a regular kind of chop
Yep.
cup. It's the same kind of shape and style layer that you can see
And
as a regular one there.
if you watch the trailer, there are ways of making sponge balls appear in it and transpose and change colour.
Jason Latimer style.
And so very nice. I once played with the idea of having I don't know, I must have about the mirror glass.
Yes.
Where
yes,
having the
yes.
sponge ball in front of the mirror, then you'd roll,
Yeah.
push the glass forward, and then obviously the ball would disappear. So, so it's nice. It's nice. It's possibly. So you do get a nice routine with it, which I think is probably where the value for money is going to come in, because it's the best part of £70.
Yes, but that is acrylic, and you try and make one of those. That is very specially made. I know how difficult that would be to make. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
much easier to make one out of metal than it is to make one out of that plastic.
Oh, really?
Much easier. Oh yeah, and that is shatterproof as well. That won't break. Or
Yeah,
shatter.
yeah.
So,
So there's that. Unseen Force, which is their levitation system, which we had a look at, didn't we?
yes, we did. Very impressed as well. Yeah, very nice.
I was really really surprised. It was one of those things that actually, because of the way you're hooked up.
Well, you said to me, I'm not really a fan of ITR stuff. Wouldn't really do it. And after looking at that, you turned around and said, "Do you know what? I'll actually do this."
Yeah, I would. Everything's everything's out of the way the entire time until you want it, and then you've got it at your fingertips, and then it all goes away again, and you don't have to worry about snagging it or any of that jazz or breaking it that I've obviously.
What I liked is the Velcro-less Velcro, because you've got these kind of things on there. Let me show you on the close-up cam. I don't know what it is, but I'm impressed by it. Yeah, if you look on here, look, you've got this stuff here. Now, it looks kind of like a Velcro, but cut short, okay? And what that does, which is what I really like, is really clever. I'm going to make sure it's the right way around. It sits on clothing. Just comes off and it just grips to wherever you put it on clothing. Am I getting the right way? I'm upside down, right?
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
upside
don't
down,
know.
yeah. That's the way there, yeah.
Yeah.
It just grips really well to whatever you're wearing. So you don't actually need to pin it in or do anything with it, and it really is gripped on
Yep.
hard.
So if you change it, I mean, really easy to set yourself up. Comes with some pretty visual routines. The card balance I really like. So I'd highly recommend it, and I don't,
You don't do ITR stuff or don't like ITR stuff, but
no,
you like
absolutely hate it with a passion. Until now, and I'm probably going to give that a go. I think the card balance is nice and simple. The ring stuff they do.
It's different, isn't it? It's not really been done before like
Yeah.
that. So yeah. Anything else we got in for them?
We've got the moon, which I think is based on the Paul Harris effect. Actually, Savannah, you know the Paul Harris effect with the mirror? And the coins.
Twilight. Super Twilight, yeah.
Super Twilight. There we go. So probably probably based on the.
Oh, is this the new one? They give you a giant mirror or something?
They do give us a giant mirror. So you get a mirror. So if you've got the Paul Harris books, Art of Astonishment, Volume
2, I believe it is.
2, we think. So here's a mirror of which to do it. So if you know the effect, it's Twilight, but it does come with instructions and so on. And a little cloth to clean your mirror.
Ah, man.
And everything else. So Savannah's now going, I wish I'd waited and bought.
No, it's just like is you don't get the coins or anything.
You don't get the coins.
You just get a mirror.
You just get the mirror and the routine. And the handling, which I don't know if the handling's any different to the Paul Harris routine
much is
because
it,
I haven't really had
by
time.
the way?
The moon.
£400.
£38.99.
The Paul Harris book is like £2 cheaper, and you get like 50 other tricks in there.
Or you could buy Art of Astonishment and nick a mirror from your girlfriend's purse.
And
Which is what I did.
Which is
Yeah.
different. You haven't
And-
got a girl. He hasn't got a girlfriend. What a fibber.
Savage.
But there you go. So that's the moon. I haven't checked out the handling, but obviously you would get video tutorial as opposed to reading from a book if that's the way you want to go. It's a really nice. It is a really good routine. Savannah does do that routine because he has been in to show it to me. So we got that. What else did we get? Ninja, which is a card transformation.
haven't seen it yet.
Colour changing card, basically Ninja. And Unique, which is sponge balls with various gimmicks that are wonderful. So Unique as well. But if you check out the trailer for that. But it's a sponge ball routine with gimmicks and novel ways of using Well, they use pulls and various things.
Wunderbar.
Oh, and we
What?
got no, and colour changing half dyed silk.
Oh.
Half dyed silk with gimmicks which to perform the half dyed silk.
Right. Well, let's see who's here. Okay. Well, Finley, as always, dude, as always, Finley is the master. Always first, Max. Always first. Frank Valenti's there. Hello, Frank.
Fine when
in
you're
Florida.
a teenager, not so good when you're.
Yes. Says hi, prop people. Happy Friday, and to you. Robert Van Buren is there. He says hi, Dave, Alex, Aki, and Bobo. Mikkel's there. Yay. Says Ifty Otter. Hi, everyone. Phew, you had me worried there for a minute. Had us worried, Otter.
Yeah,
I think you were worried. We were like, what's going on? Josh is there. Hello, Josh. I hope you're well. And I believe you come. When is Josh coming? Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I believe you'll be here.
I believe it.
Did we tell Mike?
I haven't told him.
We better tell Mike. Because Mike's.
Because otherwise,
mainly
what you
tomorrow,
thinking
yeah.
Mike doesn't really come in.
Well, yeah, but if Josh turns up and says, I'm working here, Mike will be like, who are you? What are you doing here? Are you coming tomorrow anyway? Aren't you?
I'm going to pop in. Yeah, I've got a few errands to run, but I will be.
No worries. But yeah, we won't be here tomorrow, Josh, but you're welcome to come in at any time, my friend. Liam's there. He says, whoop whoop. Andy Tingley, hello, buddy. He says, afternoon, Prop Doggers. Walter's there. Hello, Walter. Nigel's there. Nigel says, happy Friday. Hope all's well. Luke Osland on his way, question mark. You mind reader. You are
How
good.
does he know? Hang on, how does he know? Is that from...
Luke's probably posted it everywhere online. So,
Oh, right, okay.
There's a big queue of young fans outside, yeah, Aussie fans outside, yeah. Simon Cartwright says, good afternoon, guys. Good to have you back. Thank you, Simon, and good to be back. Jason says, I miss you guys. I'm planning a week's worth of maths. He's going to quit teaching soon and come begging back, hands and knees. Please give me my job back.
Yes.
I hate children now.
Yeah, but we've replaced him with Aki, haven't we? So
Yeah, sorry.
Aki's doing a fabulous job.
He is, yeah. Got some more work done. Yeah. And Aki doesn't moan when I get him to roll over and tickle his belly. Well,
Oh,
Jason,
no.
yeah, Jason
Yeah,
didn't
true.
like that at all, no. Hans says, happy Prop Dog Friday to all, and to you, Hans. Josh says, Dave, you went on live on your personal account. Yeah, we kind of figured it out. Just some weird thing going on with the update on here. Amber's there, says, hey there, hello Amber, I hope you are well. Jim Hattie says, hello from Ashtabula, Ohio.
Hello.
Hello in stateside, Jim. Nice to have you joining us. Paul Rothman's there. Hello, buddy. I hope you are well. Looking very dapper in your little.
Paul. It was Paul who was talking to Max about the lemons and limes.
Did you know Paul Rothman by any chance?
So Paul, you can pretty much use medium. Did we decide medium?
Yeah, we decided the lime, the small lime.
Small lime.
Small lime. That
Perfect.
works. And the small lemon.
You want a small lemon? Oh, medium lemon, surely.
Well,
Does
you
the large
can,
not
but
fit?
the only problem with the medium does work, but you just have to check your angles in putting it
Yep.
in.
So the medium's
else it
not
can-
so good. So this is a
it's
medium
a bit tight,
lemon.
isn't
So
it?
not so good that way, but perfect. If you put it in bum first,
Yeah.
you're golden.
They'll never know.
Just don't put it in at a 45-degree angle.
Just hold it down like that. They'll never know.
But there you go. So that answers. We get asked that a lot actually. So
These do fit most cups. In fact, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that
it's
the
only these,
large
I'm not
will
sure.
fit this. This is a standard kind of size cup. So they'll never know that's in there either.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Right, okay, moving on. Chris Cullender says I was running 10 minutes late, so perfect timing.
Nice, we were waiting for you.
That is, yeah, we did that on purpose, Chris, just for you. Daniel is there. He says, happy Friday, guys. Nigel says, great to see you've got some more TCC products in. Thank you, Nigel. Paul says, new close-up pack. Question, where did you get that from? Smiley face or winky face. So, this is up here. So, as you know, we create all these custom designs, and this is one of the designs we've had for quite a while, and we often do people's logos on top of this actual design. We sold it to a few other people. Jamie Raven used it in one of his stand-up shows, and we thought we'd have that design as a pre-printed design from now onwards. Sorry, I'm just
Paul
looking
says
for a
get
message.
2 lemons and a lime.
So yeah, this is available. It's not on the website yet, but if anyone does fancy one of these nice little stone effect pads, comes in leather or velvet, do let us know. But we will put it on the website when we get a moment. Speaking of the pads, actually. We're going to show you these. So we get asked quite a lot whether we can do neoprene pads, and in the past we have made neoprene pads. And the neoprene pads we have made is we buy some neoprene in, and we bond it to either velvet or suede, as we normally do with the roll-up pad. So this is a standard roll-up pad over here. It's one of our shop demo ones, so it's a bit worn away. But we have now managed to find a way to print directly onto white neoprene or white back neoprene. So that's your neoprene there. It's very much like a Trevor Duffy pad, but it's a white base on it, and it's printed on, and the printing is crystal clear. Check out this, it's excellent printing. Oops, use my little mouse mat there.
Do you want me
There we go. So
I'll
if you look
give it a
if you look at the quality there, that's the regular sway pad, and you move on to the printing here. Well, that's right. Yeah, that's a regular one there, and you move on to that. You get that crystal clear kind of printing. You see the difference there.
well, even the back of the card there.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean,
look.
you can zoom right into that. It is really, really good quality, and we can do print pretty much anything. For example, there is one of the overlook patterns on it. There is a downside to this too. Let me just unzoom it. There is a downside to it. Unlike the Trevor Duffy pads that have a lovely rubber backing, these don't have a rubber backing. So if you're on a very shiny surface like a glass top like this, it does move around a little bit. Okay, so if you are interested in one of these, and again, we can print anything you want on this. Even a photograph will come out crystal clear in it. We can do that. But if you're going to use it on a shiny surface or a really high polished wooden surface, this isn't perfect
Well, you
for
can
you.
just put a bit of double-sided.
You could, yeah. Depends what you want
Anything a
to
little
do.
bit
Yeah,
gummy on the
yeah,
bottom, just so you can peel on, peel
if
off.
you wanted to, yeah. But we haven't put these on the website yet. We haven't worked out a price. They are going to be way, way cheaper than the regular roll-up pad. So a roll-up pad, roll-up pad this size, I think on the website is £60. Yeah, that size. I think it's 45 for the medium and 30 for the small. These will most likely be around £30 for a large, so it is a budget option. Depends on whether you want printing or not as well. So, but yeah, we'll look into that a little later on. So let's get the roll-up one back on here, because that one does have a rubber backing and doesn't move around quite so much. Yeah, you see that doesn't move around at all because of the rubber backing. But just thought I'd show you those as well. So we will get them on the website at some point. Jason says, I miss Max. Really hope he's well.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Very cheering. Thank you.
That's not what you were saying about Jason a minute ago.
God, dear, blimey.
You were saying that albino. I hate him. You said he's rude and obnoxious, and you didn't like dealing with him. But
I know, but brilliant kids entertainer, and that's what counts.
Jason, Saab's here.
all
as
changes
well.
want to
He
go
said he
live,
hates
doesn't it?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, miss you, says Amber. Sebastian Blickley, it's kombucha time. Jonas says, hello all. Walter says, great to see you all. Thank you, Walter. Nigel says, TCC Presents will be kicking of the Eric Cheng Queen glass close-up pad on Kickstarter. That doesn't make sense.
It's well, okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah. We know what you mean.
Yeah.
Daniel Johnson says, worked with Max at Kendall Calling 2019, a genuine pleasure and a true inspiration.
I remember the mud. I had to took 2 hours to winch the car out.
I should get a truck like mine. Brilliant. Charlie Robinson says, afternoon, happy Private Day, and to you, buddy. I hope all is well. Jonas says, those cups look amazing. Don't they just? Yeah,
They
absolutely.
do. They're only £300.
Is that what they are?
That's all they are. £300.
Well, do you know what? What I like most about those is the little presentation case. Really, really nice. Although, that's only for your own benefit, isn't it? Really, I suppose. But,
Well, I think if someone comes around the house and goes, "Oh, what's that?" You've got an
absolutely,
excellent
yeah,
reason to
yeah.
kick off your 20-minute.
But if you're going to a
Chop
gig,
cut
you wouldn't
routine.
really want to take the presentation case, would you? So it's only
That's
for
how
your
I
own
would
viewing
walk
at home.
around. But that is how I'd walk around
You'd
the
sit,
tables.
you'd sit on the train or on
Have
the
you seen
tube,
one of
wouldn't you,
these?
having it on your knees, just saying that. I'm a magician.
Yeah, you'd have your little smoke device in there, so you could open it up and all.
Trouble is, you bring out
nice,
the
good idea.
presentation case, and everyone would say, "Hang on a minute, there's a ball missing."
Yeah, good call. Kenny says, hi guys, thanks for my ultra fast delivery of Houdini's watch. Amazing value for money. The little antique style watch included looks amazing. That Pat Page was a clever thinker, wasn't he just? That thanks to Alex for sorting out my password. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, and
Thank you for the
I
kind
have
words.
told Mike to stop using silly things in his passwords. Because I think Mike's under the idea that people are running some robot algorithm trying to crack the code to Houdini's watch in a desperate attempt to find the tutorial. So the fact that a capital I could either be a 1 or an L or a capital, things like that. Anyway, so it's not going to happen again, Kenny.
Sebastian says, beautiful cops and balls. Jonas, we missed you, Jason. No, Sebastian Blickley, it's plantation rum time. Josh says, excuse me, have you...
I'll tell you what, because for Jonas's benefit, could we do a live at 9 in the morning? I just wonder if he had an all-day drinking session. If he started drinking at 9 in the morning, I'd love to see what he'd be like at 4
Why
o'clock.
don't we do that, but we start drinking at 9 a.m. too, and then by about 3 in the afternoon, we'll be so drunk that Jonas will understand us. Yeah. So, Aki's gone off, I presume. That is Luke, yeah. Yeah, Josh says, how have you got on with that ghost deck that I showed you? Who? Who's that? Who was it, Josh?
Oh, the ghost. Oh, the very expensive deck. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes, the one we took off the site. Yeah, oh, we haven't done it. Yeah, we know it's still on the site. Sorry, Josh. Yeah, I get what you meant now. Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was a trick.
I've been doing
How you doing?
I've been using it for
Come say hello. You're here. Come on, you're live.
Might as well.
Plug your channel while you're here. You might
Come
as well.
on, tell us all about it, Luke.
buddy.
Come on.
Hello, good, thanks. Oh, I bought you a gift actually. Bought you some stickers.
Oh, thank you, mate. Aussie fan stickers.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hello, everyone. Oh, we're
plug
there
your
as well.
channel. Tell them all it is. There might be a lot of people out here not knowing what's going on with your little channel.
So I create magic. I have a membership called Aussie Fans.
Aussie fans.
And loads of visual magic on there, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you can join it. I'll make a little discount code or something if you guys want for PropDog, but PropDog 10, should we do that?
Tell them exactly what it
You
is.
get 10%
Yeah,
off.
come on,
There
tell
you
them.
go.
Tell them
Who are
exactly
you?
what it is
So-
and
so
what it does.
let's
People
face it,
don't
'cause
know.
So there you go. So I've been a magic consultant for about 2 years now. I've worked on a few TV shows and I do a lot of social media consulting. And I kind of thought I'd love to bring this to as many people as possible. So I made a membership, and every week there's a new visual effect on it. We're currently on week 19, so if you go onto it, there's 19 effects you can learn right now, and they're all really visual.
How often do they get updated? Is it like once a month? Or-
Every week there's a new trick.
Every week there's a new trick?
Yeah, new trick every week.
Okay.
Some of them are guest pieces, so we had a guest piece from Ollie Mealing, one of my mates, Jordan Weeble. Had a really cool thing where you get a pair of headphones, link it onto a can tab. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. Yeah. But it all looks great for your social media. You can do it in real life as well, obviously. But it's just fun visual stuff, easy to make gimmicks, and yeah.
Awesome.
And can you tell us who you've consulted for, or have you signed? Or are these such big names you've signed NDAs? Which
It's £100 a minute to advertising it, so keep it talking for a few more minutes. It's 200 quid so far. Keep
Yeah,
it going.
nice.
Keep going.
Can you name anyone or not really?
I worked on Dynamo's recent TV show. I'm credited on that. The other stuff I'm kind of NDA'd on. Well, I mean, I'm NDA'd on that, but I was credited, so it's all right.
For those not in the know, an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. Hence, you sign something that says you can't talk about it. So we had to do a few of those. Some of the things we make for some of the magicians around the world as well.
So there you go, Aussie fans.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Right. Cheers, mate.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Well, Ross, you've done your bit. You can go now.
Yeah.
No,
tea and coffee around there if you want to make tea or coffee or drinks, or there's a kombucha around there if you want a kombucha.
Oh, I would love a kombucha.
You would you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the fridge. Oh.
Do you make kombucha?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What's our lives?
I was really warming to Luke for a minute there. I really was.
You're not a
There you go.
kombucha fan?
I have to go and spoil it. No, you just got Dave.
PropDog doesn't sell kombucha.
I know, we
as a-
really
as an
should.
affiliate.
We really should.
Yeah, I'd love to buy a bottle of PropDog kombucha.
Yeah, there you go. PropDog kombucha. I think it is going to become a thing.
I think
So where have we got to? So Adrian Twitter, watcher. Or Evie says, hi, I wants to know if Aki wants to come down for a defrozzle. I'm sure probably does. I'll check with Dave when he's back. Obviously, he's now kombuchaing, so...
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Roy Brownlow, I'm just ringing on purpose to disrupt the live.
Do you like ginger?
I do.
Do you like, well, come over here. I want you to taste this. You're the first person ever to taste it live in front of
Oh,
the audience.
for
And
God's sake.
tell us your honest opinion.
Okay. I haven't had kombucha in a while, so we'll see. But
Yeah. This is proper kombucha, none of that shop bought crap.
Proper kombucha. I mean, proper Not this. This isn't the
Good.
stuff that comes in cans, is
It's
it?
too filled. When you buy it in a shop, it's too much process, too focused process. This is natural.
that's good. I like
Got a
that.
bit of a kick to it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So actually, if we put,
Nice.
have we not put your tutorial on the how-to section of the website yet?
Not yet, not yet. Well, it's not a proper tutorial. It's a quick rush together thing I did for Mike. So I need to do a proper tutorial if I'm going to do that, make it all official. But yeah.
Enough kombucha then.
Kombucha.
Enough kombucha. I don't kombucha.
Right, okay. Moving on. Nigel says, no, keep
No,
going.
keep
Keep
dancing.
going. Keep doing
This
it.
is it.
Keep doing it. Get her dancing again.
Moments. Everyone is happy, see?
Well, that's Maximilian. It's Max Bygraves, isn't it?
Yeah. Bobo loves Max because Max obviously got the same haircut as me and very similar looking. I'm slightly better looking, of course, but yeah, similar looking. So Bobo considers Max to be kind of like one in the family, one in the clan, and she loves him. She adores him, and they always dance when they're here. Right, looking forward to Alan Rorison's Prohibition Monty, the 1914 dropping in tonight. Yeah, it's very nice actually. It's like
I thought it was a secret.
oh wait, so Luke, just stay there, Luke, just stay there,
Stay still,
don't
stay
move,
still.
don't move. No, he just wants to come say hello. That's all it is.
She.
Sorry, yeah.
She. So Bobo's just taken a fat. Turns out Luke is obviously very popular with Bobo as well, which has come as a bit of a surprise to him.
So yeah, so Bobo just likes to say hello to people, so he just flew over to Luke and was like, "Oh my God, what's
You
going
see,
on?"
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah, yeah.
When I do it, I just start panicking. Like,
Dave is possibly the only person I know who you don't twitch when suddenly a bird appears on your shoulder, whereas everyone else. Did she nip you?
A little bit, yeah. It's
Yeah,
That's
she-
just to grab
I'm
on.
kind of used to animals though. So
Yeah.
Dave
Well,
just
when
needs
she
to-
flies over, she wants to grab onto you, so she
Yeah,
grabs
yeah.
with her feet and then just grabs something
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a beak, and then usually it's a collar. But if you've
I've
got
got
no
used
collar,
to it.
yeah.
Got used to it.
Dave just needs
Yeah,
to
but
iPad now.
so I don't think we're allowed to talk about the British Monty yet because it hasn't dropped until till 1914, which is
Yeah,
obviously
it's
so-
a
so
nice
sh-
little effect though. If you
so
haven't seen it, it's a nice little. It's very similar but better, I think, than Contact. It's a nice twist on the routine Contact if you've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we do like that. Chris Gillender says, "Are you in the New Forest, Adrian?"
Oh, that's about Evie
Yeah,
wondering
yeah,
if
Edgerton, yeah. Josh says, "Do you guys have any good tips on maintenance for appearing vanishing candles?" Thanks. I would give it a little wipe over with some Vaseline every now and again. Just put some Vaseline on it and then wipe the Vaseline off, and you'll find it will just be a little bit smoother on there. Don't use oil on it, but excuse me, Vaseline should do you fine. That'll just keep it a little bit fast and springy. So you off, Max?
Yes.
Yeah, nice to see you again, buddy. You take care. You're most welcome. Yeah, no problem. Roy Brownlow says, Dave, Mel Mellors says you do a change notepad with pencil and string on a pull. Can I order one? Yeah, Roy, it's the Mentalist pad, the Jerry O'Connell Mentalist pad, if you have a look on the website. Martin Album says, hello, PropDoggers, happy Friday, I hope you're doing well. Oh, well, good, thank you, Martin. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Andy says, what's the brown bags behind you?
Oh, that's this is
Grandfather's top.
Grandfather's spinning
That
top
looks like coffee.
by
It's
Volpine.
like coffee beans.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I had to look at it a minute ago to see what it was. I didn't realise what packaging it came in.
So we have got Grandfather's spinning top back in. Adam Wilbur's brilliant tutorial on what? Where are you going?
To wipe up Bobo's poop from the screen.
Okay. So although you get the good routine, you get a nice switching box. The spinning top provides a bit of logic to actually spinning something that levitates. But Adam Wilbur's tutorial on how to actually perform a levitation and make it look like a real levitation is well worth it on its own, I think.
Yeah, it's a lovely little routine. We do like it. Absolutely. Does Finley live on his computer? Yes, he does, Walter. Nicholas Perot says, hey guys, hello Nicholas, thanks for joining us. Adam says, I'm joining the Magic Circle. How much will it cost for mentoring and putting an act together? I have 12 months for my exam. Adam, there's no way we'd have time to help you out, mate. I mean, we are all hands on deck here. So yeah, there's no way we'd have time to tutor anybody. But I'm sure there's somebody watching here who can help you out.
There is
lots of people watching.
there is an apprentice Facebook page, so they'll help you out. Nigel Quinn is no doubt probably typing away as we speak about how to get help. And also, one of the great things is, if you, especially with that Facebook page, you see how people start off with the 3 or 4 effects they're going to do for their exam, and then 10 months later, they've changed those effects so many times, rethinking it and everything else. So, yeah.
If you want to send us a video of your performance when you've done it, we'll quite happily give you a bit of advice and say yes or no, or too long or too short to take this out, or put that in, or do this or do that. More than happy to do that, but yeah, definitely don't have time for any mentoring, unfortunately. But what I would say is don't try and be clever and come up with anything original for the show. The amount of people that try and join the Magic Circle and think, right, I've got an audition, I'm going to come up with something really original, really creative, and they go and do it all. But it's not something they do every day. It's something they've just put together, and they practice it hundreds of times in front of a camera or a mirror, and maybe their friends or family. But that's no good, because as soon as you suddenly see 50, 70, 80 people in front of you at the Magic Circle of all places, you're like, deer in the headlight, you start to shake, you get the sweats. So if you're going to do something there, stick to what you do, what you know already, or if you have time and you want to put something together, make sure you go out and practice it hundreds of times in front of real live audiences. And I mean hundreds of times, not just 10 or 12 times, hundreds of times. Otherwise you will fall flat,
Yeah,
and a
I
lot
don't
of people
know.
do.
I don't know when the circle's opening up again, but also don't be scared. You might want to practice actually going in the club room and actually showing it to magicians, because
100%,
you've got to get
100%.
used to
Yeah,
the way lay people react to a magic trick. and the way magicians. So I mean, I've seen pros get a little bit disconcerted because obviously tricks that would normally elicit some reaction and some noise, you're still confronted with a rather silent room because everyone knows what's coming beforehand. So
none of the standard gags will work, but don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You do not have to worry. If you do something amazing and you're used to the lay people going, "Oh my god, wow," and the audiences go like that, don't worry. That doesn't mean to say, yeah, we'll put it this way, you haven't got to fool them. You're not there to say, I'm going to fool all the magicians and get in the magic circle. It's not about that. It's showing that you're a competent performer. And they've all seen it. And no magician will react well. It's just part of who you are. You know what's going on. And don't worry if you think they're going to see the double lift. Yeah, of course they're going to see a double lift. They know what a double lift looks like. So don't worry about any of that stuff. But most importantly, just don't try and be clever. Just do what you know and show you're a competent magician and you should be fine. Liam says, do you guys know when you'll be getting Henry Harris's cube in bottling? It's a difficult one because it's really, really hard at the moment to get anyone shipping to the UK from China. I don't think they're shipping even to Murphy's at the moment. Rita says, hello from Australia, I've missed you, and we've missed you too, Rita. We were saying last week we missed Rita, didn't we? Saying,
we
where's
were.
Rita
We
been?
were. We had a big low, big dip.
It's been a while since Rita was live, but thank you for joining us, Rita. Walter says, hello from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
That sounds nice, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, doesn't it? Quite like the sound of yeah. Where is Pennsylvania in America? I don't know.
Pennsylvania, that's up East Coast, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah. Peter Burkett says, good evening, watching from work. You know where New York is?
I know where New York is.
That kind of way. Meriden, New York.
I've watched a film about Buffalo, and it's really wild and very bleak. It's not there.
Rebecca, hello Rebecca. She says, hey guys, been looking forward to this all day. Hope to pop in and see you all again soon. Rebecca, how did my kombucha taste?
Oh, don't.
Rebecca had some of my kombucha.
Yeah, but Sam, be honest. Sam must be next to, it's not that good, is it? It's not that good.
I'm preempting the reply here. It's going to be like, it tasted amazing.
Oh dear, I'm bringing in my soda stream. I'm bringing in my soda stream next week.
Just kidding. George says, hi from Australia. First time live. Good day, George. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Nice to have you here. I'm guessing it must be early in the morning over there, isn't it? Yeah. Chris Watts says, happy Friday. PropDog, hand to you, Chris. Benjamin says, is it possible to print on both sides of the close-up pads so I can have a prediction or reveal on the opposite side? In theory, yes, Benjamin, but the issue would be you'd have to have two surfaces, either velvet or suede, because the leather we usually put on the bottom can't be printed on. Okay, and we put leather on the bottom because it's nice and hard wearing and grippy. If you're going to be putting that down on a surface on a regular basis, you can imagine that side will start to get a bit dirty. So we can definitely do a double-sided one. We can do velvet and suede on that side and that side, but just be aware if you're putting on a surface, eventually one side will get dirty. So you might want to have a pattern, something like this, that might hide those dirty marks. So I hope that helps on that one. Yeah, just email us as well, because you won't find any options for that on the website. So just email us in and we'll do it as a custom job for you if you want to go ahead. And we can do any size and shape for you as well. John says, hi guys. Hello John, Mason. Jason says, Savlar.
Sav.
Hope the little squatter as well. Savlar, is that what he calls you, Savlar?
He's a little squatter.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what though, Jason, he bought something, didn't he?
What?
Sav.
Oh yeah, I know. Can you imagine that?
He actually bought something,
yeah,
Jason.
a pint of milk.
It was a pint of milk. It was a pint of milk, but he did come in.
Yeah. Savlar, is that what he calls you, Savlar?
Guys, he calls me Savlar or Savage.
Well, you're
Savage.
more of a Savaloy than anything
Savaloy.
else.
Yeah, I've got the body form for it, innit?
Savage is better.
Savage.
Sav.
Oh.
Yeah. Leonard says, sorry, first time to live. Don't apologise. We're happy to have you, Leonard. You should be saying hurrah, first time live, not sorry. Finley says, hey, Luke.
Sorry, I was having
He's
a
drinking his
mouthful of
kombucha.
delicious
He's going,
kombucha.
He's
what?
trying to-
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's lovely.
He's trying to keep it down. He's trying to keep it down. Poor guy. He'll be off.
Nigel's posted a link
He's
to
gonna have
Aussie fans, by the way.
Oh,
So,
actually, I have had a couple
I
of
got up there.
subscribers since I did it.
Have
So
you?
thanks, guys. Yeah.
Oh, you're most welcome. Where's our commission?
Yeah.
Did KFC contact you, by the way?
Yes, they did, and my hands aren't old enough. Because it's really weird. I said,
Well,
because I didn't want to do it at first, because me being a vegan, and then Yeah, I said, oh, my hands aren't that, they don't look that old. They were like, oh, don't worry, we've got a great makeup.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
artist.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah,
And
yeah.
then they were like, yeah, your hands are a little too young. I was like, okay, fine.
Well,
So
they
I
said
think-
that to me, and I said, you know, can I recommend somebody younger? And they said, well, we can't get them made up. So don't
Most
worry about it.
artists
Yeah.
are
So this was a
younger
this was a recommendation for a
Loads of people
job
got contacted
that we
by
gave that we
different
offered.
places,
to
which
Luke.
I found funny.
Savannah's hands are
Well,
the wrong colour.
I know
not
the
to put
places
a finer
they're
point on
offered.
it.
I know the
I
budget.
feel a bit
Yeah,
silly
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
change that.
Well, you couldn't change it to age the hands, so I don't know how to change the colour.
No, we did discuss this with them whether we could do Asian hands as well, and they said pretty much not, ideally, yeah. But yeah, again, your hands aren't really that dark, are they?
But I think,
Yeah.
No. They're not much
Siler
like-
got contacted for it as well.
Who?
And it's my mate Siler, and he's quite tanned.
Right.
So I don't know, but they were saying that his hands look older, so it's, I don't know.
Well, they contacted quite a few people.
Yeah,
There's a
they
mate of mine
contacted a
who
lot.
he's
What is it,
contacted.
Cardiff
but no.
Street?
But no, they said Card Street. All they
Anyway,
wanted
come on, let's
was
go.
a waterfall.
Rebecca says, thanks again, Dave, for letting Sam and I try your kombucha. Sorry, kombucha. It was amazing. And she wrote that before I just prompted that. That's because we're still only at the beginning. Yes, it was amazing. I'll be emailing you to grab that link to the tutorial. You just have bad taste.
People, they're just
literally.
fucking up. They just want some PropDog reward points. PropDog
David
reward
Harris
points.
this afternoon. Well, hello, David. Hope all is well, mate. Andy Short says, right on, Luke. Charlie's there says, OnlyFans.
Ozzy fans, not only fans.
Yeah, but he's put OnlyFans.
Only fans.
OnlyFans. Damn it,
No,
wrong one.
OnlyFans.
Aussie fans. He's put it up there. There we go.
He's out with himself,
Andrew Short says, laugh out loud. Andy says, so what's Luke's actual site? He never said. We've put it up there now. So, yeah. PropDog kombucha is a really good idea, says Sebastian. Yeah, order your deck of cards and a free bottle of kombucha.
Yep. Well, you wait till you wait.
Ottar says Jonas is a font of all knowledge regarding vanishing canes and candles. Jonas, give us some tips, buddy, or post the tips up on here so everyone can get that knowledge if you don't mind. PropBucha sounds like a Russian prison, says Chris. I like that, PropBucha. PropBucha, yes. Adrian's not far away. I'm in Romsey. Any book corner today, says Walter.
No, not really. I'm reading
Book circle today.
2 books at the moment, but I haven't finished either of them. I've had a bad week.
Stressing him out, yeah. It's because he's doing Jason's job as well. You know, he's on Jason's job. So, I mean, his job takes, 40 hours a week. Jason's job took about 10 minutes extra. So he's doing about 40 minutes and 10 minutes a week, 40 hours, 10 minutes a week, yeah. Daniel says, thinking about buying a set of legend cuts from you guys and taking off the copper plating. Any advice? Yeah, you can take off the copper plating quite easy. I mean, if you want, we'll do it for you. If you want to buy them, we'll take the copper plating off for you. But I just need to double check they are properly copper plated because they might be solid copper, in which case you'll be there for quite a few hours trying to get rid of it. We'll have to have a look at it for you and find out. But then it depends what you want. Do you just want them aging? Because if you want them aging a bit more, then we can probably artificially age them as well. We have all the chemicals downstairs for that. Anoop says, afternoon guys, just joined and I hope you're having a good Friday. Thank you for joining us, Anoop. And yes, we are. Thank you. Jonas says, Josh Wood, Michael P. Lair has a nice DVD stroke download on vanishing and appearing candles. It's an old one, but it's a good one. Now on download. Thank you, Jonas. Jack Lovegrove says, Prohibition Monty looks great. I saw the demo earlier. I think someone accidentally dropped it early on YouTube.
Well, so I put it on YouTube, but when it came to marking it as unlisted, I couldn't save it. So I couldn't save the unlisted change. So it stayed live for not very long, actually. I don't know, only for a few minutes. But.
Yeah, Jack's pretty quick though, isn't he?
Yeah.
We noticed that, yeah. Razza says, how did you build your industry contacts while staying a genuine... Razza, why is it with you and your questions, mate?
Because he's after your...
How did you build your industry contacts while staying genuine, if possible, please?
There's going to be a PropDog 2. He's going to mirror your...
He also says, how did you manage to find and give mentoring you can trust when first starting out, if possible, please, Razza? So, Razza, I didn't build any industry contacts. I just let customers come to us and treated them well, and we built up our base that way, really. So, I've never used a single mailing list or mail shot or any spam or any advertising weird stuff like that. Razza also said, yeah, so how did I find and give mentoring you can trust while first starting out? I didn't find any mentoring. I was never mentored by anybody other than probably the DVDs like Saverno and Michael Amar and Jeff McBride. Well, DVD was VHS back in the day then. So that's pretty much it. And mentoring wise, yeah, I've mentored a few magicians out there. There's a few guys out there that I've helped out from day one, and some of them, including the likes of Greg Williamson, who was first coming to lessons with me when he was 12 years old, is now out there earning a fortune, doing really well. So, but then I was just a performer, so I had plenty of time when I wasn't performing. Nicholas says, I'm working on Darwin Ortiz dream card, but I only have a real man's wallet, and I don't find it super practical for that effect, as I'd like to put the wallet in the breast pocket and not the back pocket, for example. Which JOL wallet should I give a go? Sorry for the long question. I don't know the dream card routine by Darwin Ortiz, but if you do want a JOL Plus wallet, they are both designed to go as jacket pockets. The small one can be used in the rear pocket as well, but it just really depends on what requirements you need. Do you know the routine?
Yeah. It's basically it is a card to wallet. Apart from he says I had a dream last night about card.
Oh, okay. In that case,
in a wallet.
either the Plus wallets. If you want a Plus wallet, if you want it in a bonzalope or in a sealed envelope, or if you're not worried about that, then you can just use the EZ wallet, which is
I mean,
half the price.
to be honest, I think it depends on which size you want to go to. Is probably, but the Plus wallet is really versatile. So
Yeah.
you know, and it's perfect. It's perfect for dream card.
Well, if you watch the trailer for the Plus wallet, you see everything there is, to do with it. So
Yeah.
Richard Pinner says, to join the TMC, you need to show competency. Don't try to be clever. Oh, you just said that. And speaking of Mr. Pinner, we will be, in fact, we may as well do this now, shall we? So as many of you know, Richard is releasing Forced Focus, his latest trick, and we're hoping it's going to be shipping in the next few weeks. A lot of you have already pre-ordered it. But Richard was in the shop today, and we got him to do a live little show of it. So we're going to go over to Richard's performance.
This is actually the first, I think, live performance that has ever been captured on video, which doesn't make much sense, does it? But there you go.
Had a few customers in the shop, and we got Amelia involved as well. So over to Richard for his amazing, and I mean really amazing, Forced Focus. Here we go.
So I need you both to choose a card. You obviously already know all the cards. However, I'd like you to choose one as you see it. That's important to me. I'm going to flick through the cards, and I want you to have different cards of all this. Amelia, would you like the red card or the black card?
The red one.
Excellent. So you have a black card.
Yep.
That way we know they're different. If you don't see a card clearly enough when I flick through, we'll do it again. Seems fair, right? So, are you ready? Here we go. You go on each?
Yeah.
Red card, black card? Perfect. Right, I'll do you first if that's okay. Your red card. Yeah, I think it was about there. Hang on. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I think you're thinking of a heart.
No.
Okay. Are you right or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay. If you were to choose a holiday, would you choose mountain holiday skiing, or would you choose beach holiday?
Beach holiday.
Okay. So either that one, or that one. Right. Okay. It's one of these three then, I think. Let's go for a different method. What was the name of your best friend at school?
Desi.
What's your favourite crisp flavour?
Crisp flavor.
Yeah.
Salt.
Ready salted?
Yeah.
Name your card?
7 of diamonds.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I took a chance on yours. I have a lucky red envelope, hopefully not containing money this time, as they often do, but hopefully a prediction for what's about to happen. Name your card, please.
Queen of Clubs.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Inside here there is just the one card. To help it out, it happens to be the Queen.
Wow.
Clubs.
Brilliant. Isn't that great? So yeah, Forced Focus is available now on the website. It is still a pre-order. I think we're just still getting the cards finally printed, but it will be out soon. And yeah, as you see there, it is amazing. And talking of Richard Pinner and his amazing Forced Focus, many of you will know about his kids cards, but many of you probably won't know what kids cards are and won't know anything about them. So we did get Richard to also give us a little demonstration of kids cards. So if you've never heard of kids cards, a great little routine, really practical. practical, and what I love about it is it's commercial. This is a perfect table hopping routine. You go to a restaurant and there's a couple of kids at the table, fantastic. If there's not a couple of kids at the table, fantastic anyway. So yeah, it works really, really well. But I love the idea of doing this at a table, a couple of kids there and saying, look, can you see what that is? And the kids, getting the kids to interact with it, because they will relate a lot to these cards, which you will see any second now. So back over to Richard again. Sorry for the Richard overload, but yeah, over to Richard for kids cards. Check this out, guys.
Some children I did a show for, in fact a series of shows for, they made me a thank you gift, which was very nice of them. They made me my very own pack of cards. They coloured in the backs themselves, and they drew their own faces. Well, not their own faces, that'd be weird, but on the playing cards. Some of them are easier to work out than others. I quite like walking his dog. That's a tricky one, team. Any guesses? Well done, very good. Magician at the back, straight in there, very good. 4 of houses. That's the other tricky one.
2 of clubs. Queen of clubs.
Points there, very well done. Yeah. There are two clubs. You're right. It's the crown and the skirt that give us the queen. There, you see on that one. Yeah. Someone didn't understand the project there, just doing their own thing. But that's what happens when you give 6-year-olds a job. We can still use them for magic. If you could reach in and touch one of the cards, that's the one we'll use. That one there, perfect. See if it's an easy one or a hard one to work out. Oh, nice easy one, 5 of spades. But if we take the 5 of spades and give it a magic rub just on the back here, it turns into a nicely printed card. But the 8 of spades is still in trouble, as is the 5 of diamonds and the king of clubs, and the 5 of spades has still got a rather strange back design. Unless we cast a magical shadow, which is a left-handed move, so I shall reposition the cards. That was it. I realise it's more impressive when Copperfield does it with the girls and the smoke, but we're not in Vegas now, are we? But it does now mean the 5 of spades has this rather pretty back design. On the 8 of spades is printed, as is in fact all the cards have sorted themselves out. Now we have a deck, we can do a card trick. Mila, can you say stop somewhere as I go through? Stop. You guys will get to see the card, I'm not going to peek. You'll get to see it? Yes. Good. Keep thinking of the card, keep saying it over and over in your mind's eye. Keep saying ace of clubs, ace of clubs, ace of clubs. Was it really? My word. You see, even though this is the perfect pack of cards, it's not the cards the kids made for me. The cards the kids made for me look much more like this, with the strange pictures and the bizarre backs. So I think that's how I'll probably keep it if it's okay with you.
So yeah, that is kids cards. Again, a really great trick. And the best thing about this, do you know the best thing?
What's the best thing?
The best thing is the price.
Oh, it's the price.
$11.99.
It is.
Just $11.99. I mean, that's brilliant for a trick. I mean, Murphy's would have charged 30 quid for that. That is a Murphy's trick as well. So,
yeah, no, it's well, it's not a Murphy's trick. It's actually out of stock, absolutely.
Oh yeah, everywhere except PropDog. Yeah. Murphy do supply it, but yeah, $11.99, brilliant, absolutely brilliant for what it is. I mean, that's nothing for a whole trick like that. So yeah, and thank you, Richard, for coming in today and for showing us that. Nigel says the Magic Circle has a great apprentice group on Facebook when you first join. Some excellent guests.
I told you he'd be typing as I was talking.
There you go. Gary Simpson says, thank you for my PropDog competition prize and the booby prize. Rubber Sharpie cracked up when I opened the box. Laugh out loud. You're most welcome, Gary. Thanks for taking part. Chris says, he's talking to Adrian there, Fordingbridge. Andy Tingley just joined Luke's club.
Oh,
boom, another one. Good job, Andy. You like that. Liam says, you won't regret it. That's Liam Barden.
How much is it? How much is it?
400 quid a week. Oh. Just send the money to me and I'll arrange it.
Pass it on.
Yeah. No, it's a tenner a week. 10 a month.
10
a month.
So £2.50 a trick.
Yeah, £2.50 a trick. Yeah, boom. Yeah, nice.
Plus podcasts and bonus stuff. All sorts.
There you go. I read the small print though, because you'll sign your house over to him as well. George Angel, almost 2 a.m, but enjoying the show. Oh wow, 2 a.m. Wow. He's like Jonas, probably sitting there, had a few beers. David Leeson says, Adam, I would strongly advise using the apprentice group. They are supportive and friendly. I passed my MC exam last October. Do stuff you know. Good luck. Good advice, David. Thank you. James, because he puts Jason James Charles Noble.
Yeah, I know.
Jason, just put Jason Noble. You don't need to put your 2 middle names on, buddy. He goes,
just Nobby.
What?
Just Nobby would be fine.
He says, what? Savan bought something. Was it a magnet?
Yeah.
You couldn't afford a magnet, mate. It's like
well,
20 pence.
talking to magnets. No, go on. No. So I was going to say no quotas bidding, which Jason will get, but...
Will Brando, can the vegan do bacon sarnie trick? Laugh out loud. Razia says, oh yes, Luke from the Aussie Fans Project. Michael McCarthy says, could you get Bobo to pick me another DVD at random? We'll give it a go in a minute, Michael. Where's the in the cage now, actually? Otto says, you just have bad taste. Dave says to the man in pale red. Oh right, yeah. So you just said you have bad taste. Dave says to the man in pale red trousers.
Well,
The pair of red trousers are an actual, it's a bit enlightening really. It's a bit better than the usual kind of checkered or yellow pants he wears, yeah, or the green ones or orange ones.
Yeah, the green one's got a rather, a reaction.
Grassy Badger says, finally made PropDog live, woohoo. I've always wanted to have a gassy Badger, even worse than a grassy Badger, gassy Badger. Adrian says, I think Alex needs to give Dave a bit more credit on the kombucha. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on my third batch now. First exploded, second tasted rubbish, third time lucky.
Yeah, but you see, this is it, you see, because you don't get to see all Dave's mistakes. So the number of times they've exploded here, the horrible ones he's made, all of this stuff, you see, he pretends, literally, that's just come right out of the fridge. Honestly, that's shop ball.
I only had one bottle ever explode on me. And it wasn't exploded, just the top come flying off. Yeah, and they always tasted good, except for the ones that don't.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alex, says Walter. Greetings from Scotland, says Willie Mac. Greetings to you, Willie. Adam says, got my Magic Scene mag this week. Great advert on the back, Dave. Looks cool. What do we advertise this week? I've forgotten.
Have we got the new one in? So
I didn't get a chance to do an advert this week, so I said to Phil at Magic Scene, I said, just put one of the old adverts on, so I don't even know which one it was that went on. I'll have to have a look. Chris Watts says, thank you so much for the fast postage of CoinVex 2. You're most welcome, Chris. Thank you for buying it. Andrew says, hi guys, I'm late today. I will catch up later. He's not missed much, Andrew. Just the best show ever.
Yeah.
Jonas says, there are all kinds of tips on canes and candles, so it depends on what you need. As mentioned by the Micha P. Layer download and his books, has great information, and of course Fantasio's books and DVDs. If it is anything specific you need help with, let me know and I'll try to help. Thank you, Jonas. It's very kind of you. Although you've got to be careful what time you ask Jonas a question, because he might have been a little bit too... yeah. Raza says, RE my questions, I'm trying to learn from the best. Plus coming first is strongly taken by Finley. Also about industry contacts, I meant how did you get noticed by people in the magic community during your performing days, if possible, please, Raza. Right, I get you, Raza. Okay, so start off. So the most important thing and the easiest thing you can do to get contacts is to perform. Okay, I've said this before, perform free of charge and hand out as many business cards as you can to every single person you meet. Okay, that's your first thing. Back in the day, there was yellow pages that used to advertise in as well. I spent a fortune. I think it was something like £3,000 a year for all the different areas. And being in Hampshire, I used to advertise in Hampshire and East Sussex, West Sussex, London, East London, South London, Dorset and all that area. So that's another thing I did. I had leaflets, okay? I had different leaflets. So I had a wedding leaflet, for example, a nice little 3-page folding leaflet. I bought some little leaflet stands and I made it all about weddings and what I can do at the weddings and what I can do at the wedding breakfast and the evening meal and the wedding breakfast. And then I put those in all the wedding shops around. So I went to all the wedding shops in my area and I said, can I put some of these leaflets in your wedding, which are in your place, which I'm very happy to do because, of course, it's a service that their bride and groom could come in. But I also said, look, if anyone books me, okay, from your leaflets in your shop, I will give you a 10% commission on that booking. And of course that was like, oh wow, okay. So immediately they started handing out my leaflets or recommending me to different people, and I had a little code in every leaflet so I knew where they were coming from. And several times I in fact gave them commissions for bookings I never actually got. So I went in there and I said, look, really thank you, we've had about 4 or 5 bookings from you, and I give them like £100 in cash to the thing. And all of a sudden I started getting a lot more bookings from that shop because they didn't realise that people were taking leaflets but they hadn't booked me. But as soon as I said this, they thought, wow, we've got commission here from people taking leaflets. So they started pushing the leaflets more. And I did that with several shops. It cost me a bit of money, but I was getting loads and loads more inquiries from people who they said, you know, I've been in the wedding shop and they said, you're an amazing magician and give me your leaflet, so I want to book you for my wedding. And of course that generated more income for them. So it was like kind of like a Kickstarter. I did the same with just my general magic leaflet. I went around an awful lot of the wedding venues around. So if you look at wedding venues, there are wedding venues all over the place. There's little tithe barns, there's hotels, there's little specialist wedding venues. There are a lot of places that specialise in hosting weddings. Find all those, go there, arrange to meet the actual people who book the events coordinators. Show them what you can do. If you want, if it's a nice big venue, take them out for lunch. Just say, look, I'm in your area, I'd like to show you what I can do. Can I take you out and buy you lunch? Oh, Oh, free lunch, yeah, and take them somewhere nice, show them some magic, buy them lunch. All of a sudden, they're going to start pushing you. A lot of these places will have preferred supplier lists. Okay, so you go in there and say, look, I'd really like to be one of your preferred suppliers. Can I come along? You know, is there anything I can do to help you? You know, introduce me to show you what I do, and again, just go there, meet them, show that you're a nice guy, you dress well, good, you know, clean hygiene and grooming, and that's what they like. They don't want some random guy turning up dressed like crap and chewing gum and, you know, tatty falling apart shoes. They want somebody good looking and well, not
Did you
good
just
looking.
wave at me then?
No. You're not I'm referring, you're not referring to, yeah. But yeah, they like somebody who looks good and looks apart. So if you go there looking great, they go, I think what a lovely guy, he'd be good in our suppliers list. You know, he reflects our brand well. So that's another thing you can do. Then there's all the residency stuff as well. You can go to the residency stuff. If you want to go down the route of agents, you know, again, look on the online. There are 2 agents associations in Britain. I think it's the Association, UK Association of Agents, or the Agents Association of Britain, whatever. There are 2 agencies or 2. What are they called? Associations for agents. You know, contact them, ask for a list of all the agents, find out all the agents in your area, and phone them up. Contact them again if necessary. Take them out for a meal. You know, say, look, I'm you know, an upcoming magician. You know, I think I'd be really good for you. Can I take you out for lunch and show you what I do and do that? I took about 7 or 8 agents out for lunch, and I wooed loads of them, and I got loads of work from them when I first started. So there are loads of ways. I mean, this is just a few of the many ways you can do it, Razza. But I could go on for hours, and it's only a short live. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Books
a little
on
bit.
Marketing, Dave. Come on, top.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I've got my library at home. I've got books on sell to win, how to be a people person, how to win friends and influence people, conversational reframing, sales. There are just loads of books on sales and marketing techniques as well. So a good salesman, well, a good magician is a good salesman, should I say, or a good showbiz person, because you've got to learn to sell yourself. I mean, I'm waffling a bit here, but you know, if you read some of these books and audiobooks as well on sales techniques, when you go to meet a client or an events coordinator, all of a sudden you can sell what you do so much better because you know all the key words and the key phrases to use.
And I think much like magic, there's no quick fix.
No, it's just hard work. I've read far more books on non-magic related subjects to do with entertainment and business side of magic than I have actual magic books. And my library is something like 150 odd books on everything from building charisma and personal magnitude and, you know, one-liners and just other stuff than there is far more.
You might want to revisit that charisma book. Right, moving on.
I've actually read it. A noob says amazing. Force Focus seems great, says Jonas. Thank you, Jonas. Kids Cards is great, says Jonas. Peter Armitage says, hey, PropDog team. I hope you're well. Have you had a chance to look at the FPS coin wallet you've got in stock? If so, what are your thoughts on it? What can you do with it? Seems pretty cool from the trailer. I haven't actually had a look, but I'm presuming Alex has.
And I've got it here.
Boom.
You can do everything. You can do everything he does with it in the trailer. So you can produce things from it. You can load it, and you can take things out. You can also drop a coin in it without it falling straight out the bottom, which is quite useful, obviously. Let's just open this one up.
Oh, Razza, wedding fairs as well. Have a go at wedding fairs. They're good when you start off. Not when you're a competent performer, because wedding fairs are always on weekends, and chances are you're going to miss out on a gig because you're there. But when you're starting off, wedding fairs are good.
So there we go. So Dave, if you have a look at that, so it is a. Let's take the instructions out. There you go, and then you'll probably find how you might. Oh, here we go.
And let there be light.
But let's be honest, you're not, you know, nothing's going to be. It kind of. So basically, the secret hides in plain sight. I'm not sure. Would you be fumbling around? Would you? I mean, if
no, you wouldn't. No.
You know, unless you've got a real pain in the bum of a spectator. Basically, they go. You know, yeah, you look inside. It's fine. So there you go. So you can do pretty much anything. So obviously, one of the advantages is you can do that whole Sharpie or long thing from purse without.
Okay. Yep. And
yeah. So there we go. So Dave's seen it. So I mean, I think from the, I don't know. I wonder if someone might be disappointed from the other side as to whether or not that is hidden. Would you say, or what would you think? I mean, well, because it is in plain sight, I guess. So, oh, you're going to play with.
I think you can probably do that.
Well, you can put it away as well. You can put it back in there as well, of course, can you?
Yeah, yeah. So you can actually see it coming out of the thing. Yeah.
So that's something well worth playing with, but that's, I mean, that's the back. I don't know if you would worry about that. That's the.
No. I didn't,
And actually,
I didn't even notice you just told me. Yeah.
I'd hold it like that. So
Didn't even notice you just told me. Yeah.
it's.
Nice.
I think it's really
Very
good.
nice,
It's only it's the best bit about it is it's only $25.99 for something that you can actually, well, like Dave said, you can produce long things from it. You can make coins, put coins in a wallet, and have them under your control. So actually, I think it's a bit of a hit. Yeah, I think it's a real. I mean, very similar. You know, any coin / ring to Impossible Location.
Yeah.
You got it made with this for $25.99. Nicely made. Very well done, Brent Braun.
Okay, Roy says, how many gimmicks in Contact by Rick Lax? Oh, off the top of my head, I think it's about 20 in the actual packet, but then you get the refill packs, which are just a full deck of 52.
Yeah.
Katie Hall says, I'm here, but I can't, I can, I'm here, but I can bet you're about to say goodbye. Bonjour, Katie. Not yet. Michael McCarthy says kids cards are fantastic, been doing it for years, absolutely blows adults away.
Yep.
Razza said, oh yes, Savant's in the shop. Frank says still wait on my delivery, hopefully in the next few days. Ooh, could be taking a bit of time. Sometimes customs do get hold of it, especially if it looks weird. Guinness for me, says Walter. Oh yeah, and for me. David Harris says your Magic Scene advert is about Facebook Live. Oh, it's that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks for that, David. I remember that one well. Andy Tingley says, I just bought kids' cards. Run, Alex, run. Post office is still open. That's really now. Jamie Hattie says, hello. Hello, Jamie. Anoop says, great advice, Dave. Thank you, Anoop. Nigel says, Luke Osland has a sweet new effect out. Any chance for live demo? Your sugar cube, I guess he's on about.
Yeah, do you have a sugar packet?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, Nigel, you are cheeky, aren't you? Eh?
This is trick of the year, easily, honestly. I keep saying.
Savant was saying this is going to work well in my sugar routine.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, come on over, mate. I'll get the close-up cam on it, and in fact, tell you, if you do it from that side, I'll film it from this side from the close-up cam. So bear with me 1 second while I get this ready. Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hang on.
It's a bit difficult because of the plaster, but it should be fine.
What's going on here?
Bit zoomed in.
It's a bit zoomed in, yeah.
I'm just gonna
stand back a
that.
bit, maybe.
Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Hello,
Okay. Hang on. Let's go back on. That's crashed. Oh, come on here. I'll get
do it on there and then
I'll get the main camera.
Another seamless live
Technology.
transition.
See,
Come around, Luke. So here we go.
Technology
What's
is
it? So
terrible.
Luke, what's it called?
Bring this in.
Sweet Disposition.
Sweet Disposition. Here we go.
Where's it sold?
It's a Murphy's thing. You can get it on my website as well.
Okay.
But,
Get it from
Is
Luke
that close
direct.
enough?
He gets
Is
more
that
money.
close
yeah, I do get it. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Yeah. So pour out a bit of sugar into my hand like that. Oops. You can see it, right? Hopefully it should turn into a sugar cube.
Very nice. You missed that on camera, guys, but he did just shove it in his mouth.
Yeah, and it's clean that way. But yeah, that's the sugar cube thing.
Sweet. Yeah, very nice, mate. Very nice.
Sweet.
Sweet. Well,
So, sweet
as Nigel
disposition.
says, it's a sweet trick.
And Luke, what's your website? Is it just Luke Osland?
No, OZFans.com.
OZFans.com. There you go. Get it from OZFans.
Yeah, if you remember, you get
just
a
'cause
little
you can
discount as well.
Huh?
If you remember, you get a little discount. So
Oh, you see.
even more.
So you can actually make the almost.
Yeah, so if you can't remember.
Or
There
if
you
you
go.
can't be asked to do any of that, then we can just order it in for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Totally agree, says KD. I'm not sure what that was referenced to because it was a little while ago. Jacob says, sweet. I see what you did there. But that's not for this because that's an earlier comment as well. So Nigel says, Razza should check out Craig Petty's chat with Dave. Yeah, good call, Nigel. Razza says, Nigel Quinn, thank you. The Dave Bonson interview was my favourite. Kevin says, hello boys, I've not been able to make it for the live for the past few weeks. I missed your cheeky faces. Raza says, out of interest, would event organisers actually be willing to have lunch with magicians? Well done with £100 cash commission for non-existent gig idea. Plus, thanks for everything else too. You don't have to give them £100. You can just go in and give them a 10 or 20 quid or whatever. You know, that just happened to be what I did because it was a really posh wedding venue and I wanted to get their work and it worked. But yeah, will they be willing to meet at lunch? Yeah, just try it. I mean, I had several turn downs, of course. I think I probably contacted about 100 different people and out of that, about 30 of them took me out for lunch. And out of that 30 of them put me on. I never had anyone that I went out for lunch with and showed them magic that didn't put me on their preferred suppliers list.
I think as Faye Presto said in her thing with Craig, you know, if you don't ask,
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't know, yeah.
what's the
yeah.
point?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
just ask.
Yeah. Brendan says, that's fantastic advice. I remember Paul Daniels had another idea. So say a magician, I got a booking from an agent. So say a magician got a booking from an agent. The magician would pay the agent, obviously, but if the magician got another show from that show, he would still give the agent some money, saying he wouldn't have gotten that second show without the agent getting it for him first. As a result, that magician instantly jumped to the top of the agent's list. Great idea. Yeah, Brendan, you'll notice with a lot of agencies, if you're performing for them, they will give you their business cards to actually hand out. So, let's say I went for a gig wherever, they'll say, right, here's 200 cards, give those out instead of your own. And out of respect, you do not give out your own cards, okay? Just give out the agent's cards. And if somebody says, can I have your card details? I say, look, I can't really, I've got to give you my agent's booking and book them through there. So yeah, it did work pretty well, and you know, it's the same principle. You know, when the client did phone up and says, "Oh, I've got this guy on here," because their cards, by the way, it's got their agent's details on, but there's a little line. You just write Dave Bonsall on it. Well, don't write Dave Bonsall, but your name.
No, right, Dave Bonsall on it.
Yeah, actually write Dave Bonsall on it, and they go, "Oh, I've got your card. We saw magician Dave Bonsall. Can we hire him again?" And once you've got a few recommendations, that's it. So it's good because if you are good, then you know it works well. If you're no good and no one wants to hire you, then the agent doesn't know about it. If you are good and they do want to hire you, the agent knows about it and thinks this guy gets loads of work, and yeah, it works that way. So and never ever screw over an agent and just say, oh, here's my card in the quiet, don't tell anybody. It's just not fair. Because as Brendan said, you wouldn't have got that gig without them. Chris says kids cards brought. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Tim says, managed to catch the end of the show. We'll have to re-watch afterwards. Tim, we've just started, mate. We're only in the first 2 minutes. You missed it. It's going to confuse him, isn't it? Raza says, yes, Luke and Sivan are there. Amazing, says Anoop. Well done, Luke, says Raza. Nigel says, he's put your link to Sweet Disposition on the... there we go. I'll show that for everyone. Amber says, thanks for messaging me, Alex. I hope you're not upset. So I hope not upset you or Dave.
No, of course not. No reason why you would have. No.
What she said.
Well, I can't tell you
She's
what
not
she said
commenting
about
on
you.
your trousers, is she?
Can't tell what she said about you.
Okay.
No, what she, you know.
Andy Tingley says, I think Craig should interview Raza. The longer the show on YouTube, the money earned.
God, can you imagine? Right, okay.
Craig will be a millionaire.
Yeah, come on.
Raza,
come
who are
on.
your top 3 entertainment agencies, if possible, please?
Raza, look them up. Come on.
Like Slightly Unusual and Alive.
Yeah, fine. Craig will help you out.
Yeah.
Don't go contacting Craig.
No,
come on.
Yeah, well, there's loads out there. I mean, it's a silly question, Raza. Just have a look, mate. There's loads of them out there. Morning, says Andy Ray. Roy says, is kombucha giveaway this week? 6 of hearts. Nick Hadcock, can I book Raza for a 1 hour show? 111. Sweet Disposition, £15. A bargain, says Katie. Awesome. Right, okay. What's next? Talk about something else. Caught up.
We've got Conan Ball. We've got Conan Ball.
Conan Ball.
Conan Ball. This is...
Is it like Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Destroyer, but Conan the Ball?
Do I have to answer that? Do I? Yep, so if you ever watched...
I often get mistaken for Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the classic Conan Ball, the classic routine, a beautifully well made cone by Ambitious Card. Almost seamless, but not quite. And nice balls.
Thank you. Didn't know you were looking. I've often wondered about you, but
no, I've got to say stool without making up. Anyway, so yep.
I've never actually looked at one of these.
Yeah, no, I haven't. So funny enough, if you see Jackie Wu, who Adrian Nigel mentioned last week, he's had a penguin lecture and he does lots of stuff. That's exactly it. Yeah. Classic. Vernon's got some stuff on it in Revelations and things like that. Wonderful visual routines for stage. Bit of manipulation, bit different. And until now, have been very hard to get hold of a decent cone and so on. So, what are you doing, Dave?
I'm trying to remember some of our manipulators from back in the day.
Right, okay.
I used to have a great move where I could do. No, I can't. It's been too long. Too long. Too long.
Anyhow, so there we go. Very well made. So yeah, if you are interested in doing it, it is $59.99. But I think they're probably the only easily available ball and cone thing. Anyway, there you go.
I used to do this really well, but again, it's not very good. Carry on.
He's off to practice now. So, yeah, there we go. So Jackie Woo, kind of ball. And also now we've got this, which is Name It by Thomas Riboulet and Magic Dream, the French guy. And Magic Dream is a great magic shop in Paris, isn't it?
Fantastic. Unfortunately, I had a fire not so long ago and burnt down, but they're all back in running now.
You get a deck of cards. I can't show it to you, but basically,
Still got it.
Oh, here we go.
Still got it.
Still got it.
Still got it.
You never lost
It's
it.
only been 30 years. Still got it.
So I can't demo because you have to make up the. You have to write on the cards yourself. But basically, a spectator pulls out 4 random cards. You turn them over, and it says the prediction that's been in full view, and the predictions of the blue card in the red deck. So it is really, really good. I'd watch there's an uncut performance of it on YouTube. I highly recommend it. And it resets. So he also goes through. So Thomas, as he says, you know, it's got to reset because he's got to do the next table, and it resets in front of your spectators as you pick the cards up. And it's brilliant. Very clean, mind-blowing trick. And that's Name It. Highly recommend. Check it out. Name It by Thomas Riboulet. And if you're not buying it, I'm going to have to start demoing it because I think it's really, really good.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Really good. This is so hard. This is like, gosh.
It's like working with kids, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes out the corner of your eye going, what's going on, what's going on?
I just got inspired by that. I haven't played with minute balls for years. It's just kind of, I don't know if I still got it, that's all. I haven't.
No.
Lost it long ago. Yeah. Anyway, right. Anyway, let's move on. Alex, move out. I can't see the red ball. Red art. Katie says Alex talking about balls is doing his coming out live. Don't tell his wife.
Oh God, Katie, you don't know how close to the truth that comment is. So there you go. Anyway, right.
Just before that, she did say nice balls as well. Yeah. Had my second jab yesterday. Will it make me immune to Dave's kombucha? Says Roy Brownlow. Would love to see Dave, Alex, Jason as contestants on Taskmaster. You guys would be amazing. I've never watched Taskmaster actually.
Yeah, PropMaster.
Yeah, do it live.
Greetings from Denmark, said Brian, and greetings from where are we taking them? Handler. Well, yeah.
Whitton.
Yeah, Whitton. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Anything else to talk about?
Well, so there's a passage by what's over here.
Sebastian Calbury.
Yes, Sebastian Calbury.
Nothing else over there. We talked about that.
I was just showing to Luke. So Luke, who is obviously a master of the whole silver screen, Zoom, social media. What do you call it, Luke? What's
Social media magic.
social media magic? So Sebastian Calbury, this is basically you can pass a pen or a straw or a long object straight through the card.
Are
And
you holding that, Alex?
by magic, mate.
Whoa, that's really cool. It's floating.
Yeah, it is floating.
Oh,
You
I
can
missed
also
that,
make
did
it float. Well, you know. Anyway, so that's the gimmick. Dave can have a look at it. And Luke, what do you think, Luke? Because
You know what?
I would just say, well, it's all right, isn't it?
It's had mixed opinions. I think it's great. I really like it.
Luke really likes
What
it.
are we meant to do on this one? Is it meant to be?
You put a pen straight through it.
I can try to do it.
Oh, Luke's
but,
can do it. Come on, Luke.
Okay.
As I say, I can try.
That's all right. What can go wrong with? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
what
You
can go
won't be the first
I
person
mean, you
to.
never know what can go
I want to look from.
True.
Hang on. Let me look from the
It's-
front. I want to see this
That's
from
right.
their
Yeah,
point of
yeah,
view.
I think so. Okay. So a card and a Sharpie. Put it through there. You can see it's on the back. I could even clip it. Like that. It goes through. It's quite cool, isn't it?
That's not bad.
Yeah, try that.
Can it do
I'll
anything
put it
else?
on. Can
I
it?
think.
I think it's cool. I think it's a fun little thing for social media. Yeah.
Right.
Can you quickly look up how much it is?
I'm going to see if I can do this. Are you ready?
Oh, for God's sake. The tension in the room right now.
They're going to be happy after seeing this.
I think hold it from the bottom. I think hold it from the bottom. The right way up.
I don't want to do this in injustice, that's all.
Luke done left.
Oh, okay, right.
Do it upwards. Okay, I'll do it that way. That's fine.
Upwards, what, the other way?
Yeah,
That way?
I think
Okay.
so. And then put it up. Yeah.
Here we go.
Magic.
Don't try this at home. No, sorry, don't try this at a gig like I'm doing now. Practice it first. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was good.
That looks really good. Yeah. I like that.
Can I examine that card?
Yeah.
Have a look. You may examine that to your heart's content. It's
How would you
completely
make it
regular
float
card.
just then?
Oh, that's just the standard playing card.
Of course it's a standard playing card.
Yeah.
What else do you think it was?
But it is, it is really, for a quick
Pretty
visual
brilliant. Yeah,
on,
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, how much is it though?
Well, I can't remember. That's the one thing I haven't written down. Oh, well, all right. Hang on.
All right.
Plastic.
The pen through card looks solid, I feel, says Razza. Nigel, check out Caleb Morelli's take on Passage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You are handling those balls great, Dave. Oh, you mean those balls? I think my house balls, yeah.
25.99. Not mine. God.
You're handling those balls great, Dave.
Oh, don't.
£26, says Liam, thank you. Can Luke's sweet disposition only be performed on social media or can it be done close up?
We just did it close up here.
Absolutely, yeah. No.
I mean, it looks exactly the same. We were
that,
watching.
yeah, that looked as good for me as it did for you guys over there.
I've done it with other people and it kills.
There you go. Right, anything else?
That's it.
Right, let's do a giveaway. Let's give away something. Luke, do you want to come pick a card for us, mate?
Yeah.
Savine, do you want to pick a card as well? Any card. Right, guys, you know the rules. If you don't know the rules, then watch a previous live and then we'll learn for next week.
It's probably not a full deck.
There we go. Right, okay. So, no, guys, seriously, in a minute, I'm going to ask these two guys to pick a playing card each. If you name that playing card, you win the prize. The closest to it will also win if no one gets it exactly on. One go only. One single name of a playing card. If anyone calls it twice, you will be disqualified. Only name a playing card after you see the words go. From me, that is. And any cards named after I say stop will not count as well. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, and... Did anyone jump? Go. So you've got 1 minute, guys, to name a playing card. While you will name your playing card, Savannah and Luke are going to come over here and push 2 of those cards at random forward.
Oh, towards us. Which I'm going to do.
Well, I'm presuming they're going to stay that side, but there we go.
Yeah.
So one there. Don't turn it over. Just leave it there. Don't turn it over yet.
You can come round, Luke. It's all right.
There you go. That's it. Right.
People know
Okay,
you're
so
here.
2 cards chosen at random. So guys, if you name that as that playing card, you win if you're the first person to call it. If 2 people call it, yes, it is the first. If no one calls it, it's the closest to it. If you win, okay, go to the homepage of the PropDog website. Go to the very bottom of the page and you'll see a category that says Facebook prize giveaways. You can choose any prize on that page as long as we have it in stock. Just send us an email, say, hey guys, I won, can I have this? And we will send it out to you first thing on Monday. You've got 10 seconds left, guys, 10 seconds left.
Oh, there's speed readers as well.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I can see exactly what they are, yeah. I'm just checking to make sure they're not actually.
Don't do the close-up cam, yeah?
I'm like, do we use the speed reader pack? Oh my god. And stop. There we go, guys. So no more cards called. The cards that were chosen at random were the 10 of diamonds and the 9 of spades. There we go. 10 of diamonds and the 9 of spades. Let's see if anyone has won. Right, let's go back and have a look. So, any cards called before I said go will not count. Anyone who calls 2 cards will be disqualified. Here we go. Right, so no one jumped the gun. That's good. Good stuff. So the 9 of diamonds and well, I'll look for the 9 of spades. You look for 10 of diamonds.
Well,
right?
they can look for any colour. They can work.
Oh,
Come on,
you
Luke.
guys
Put
can.
it out.
Yeah. Earn your wages.
Guaranteed. That was in there, Otter. The was in there.
Oh,
There you
there.
go.
The spades, yeah. So first one's Doug Heath. Congratulations, Doug. You are the first winner. So now we're just looking for the 10 of diamonds or the closest to.
I think someone did say it as well. Yeah.
Martin Smith.
there we go,
Congratulations,
2 winners.
Martin. You're the first one on there. So
Fantastic.
Martin Smith and was it Ken, wasn't it? Yeah. So Martin and Ken, congratulations.
Doug.
Was it Doug? Was it? Sorry, my bad.
Dougie's and Mark.
Yeah. Ken's sitting there going, "No, did I win?" No, sorry, Ken, you didn't win, mate. You were below
And
Doug. Yeah.
do get in touch with the prize that you want.
Yes.
Because otherwise,
you ain't going to get nothing. Yes, so
Or
you know
I
the
end
rules,
up trying
guys.
to
Yeah,
track you
just
down.
send us an email. Make sure whatever you choose is in stock, though. If it's not in stock, obviously we can't send it out to you. So, but most of the stuff on there should all be in stock. Right, so that is it from us, guys, this weekend. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you, well, hopefully at 4 p.m. next Friday if we don't have another technical difficulty. It's his fault. All his fault. Always his fault. Never mind. Yeah, I'm the boss. Can't be my fault. See you later, guys. Thank you for watching us. Have a good weekend. Bye.